Hello Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm coming to you with a different reading this time. We have a nice and interesting concept. Now I'm going to use some cartomancy cards and I'm going to pick a symbol for you from this Taschen publisher book of symbols. So we will be doing something like bibliomancy, and the symbol will stay open here, okay, throughout the reading. We will see how it can incorporate to the reading, or it can be by itself alone, but by the end of the reading we can also read about its symbolism. So our first message is the desire. This is Hayrat, and we have the enemy energy. Okay, so just randomly let's pick a symbol for you. So the symbol is, okay, so this is at the middle of the script, but this is hat. Okay, we have a hat. Funny enough, we have also a hat here. This is like the enemy's hat. Okay, maybe you will recognize them from their hat. But okay, let's leave this open now. I don't know, we will see if we open, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs here. We will see how much of it we can read, but let's talk about first the cards. And this is of course going to be I actually published the reading for the whole March, yeah, you can also check those out too, but this is, I wanted to make something specific for the mid-month. There is going to be also some other readings too. I think I can bring one more reading or 2 more, we will see, by the end of March too. Well, I'm happy that I'm able to connect this month with you, ladies and gentlemen. So happy to really bring these messages to you. So our headdress is the symbol, okay. Well, but it's amazing to see the similar head, really, by the way. Okay, so here we have some hopes here. I see your hopes, I see your commitments, and also literally an enemy. So it seems you are longing for something. You are longing for something. This can be your, of course, a very deep wish. It can be your goal, or this can be an emotional desire of you, and that's been, I think, brewing for a while. So there is this desire, you are like envisioning something, you are like looking to the horizon, you are like anticipating this thing. Maybe for you, thinking about this maybe feels like secure, fulfilling. The thing is that if it's going to maybe materialize, so there is a particular, okay, so this is a commitment energy, and it can be, of course, a contract too, it can be a partnership too. So there are, it seems, some like there can be this deal, and it's your desire to seal this deal so that a new bond can be formed, maybe. But is it like the perfect deal for you? Is it really like, is it really the really a good enough agreement deal for you, because the enemy energy telling me that I think this is really your wild card now. Someone doesn't seem to be interested with your success or happiness here, or what you want to achieve. So to what you want to accomplish, I think there is a person who is standing like an opponent with their head. So it seems you are likely to experience some rivalry, or this can be, of course, it can be in person. Actually, the head can also represent that this is a person, and they are like standing in the shadows. They may be jealous. Maybe they are planning a betrayal. Or this can be also something which is really testing your patience here, to what you want to achieve, and you have this desire to achieve something meaningful. So but the outside influence seems to be coming with maybe drama. By the way, if this can be some Pisces maybe facing opposition to an agreement, or I don't know, is it the jealous ex? You know, we have the Venus retrograde throughout March, or this can be maybe a friend person, like seem like a friend, but doesn't like the idea of your happiness. Or if you gonna collaborate with someone, this can be your competitor. Please be careful about the backstabbers and people who can create this last minute setbacks. Okay, like someone can also smile to your face, but they can be plotting you like behind the scenes too. So it's important, I think, for you to keep your desires realistically, and because if this contract is I mean, you really need to, because as a Venus retrograde astrological perspective, Venus retrograde actually shows us if this is really what we want. Okay, so after maybe by the end of March, you're gonna find the answer to that in your personal circumstances. Also, you know, I want you to read between the lines to Pisces, because not everyone here shaking your hand really want you to win, and I want you to be very strategic. If you sense a particular tension from a opponent, I want you to handle this very smartly, but not emotionally. Okay, so it's important to be strategic there. You can, but in the end, I don't think that you're gonna let the enemies distract you. You have to play your cards right. This is the big message, because you can really come victorious. This is about how you gonna manage this situation. And back to our symbol, let's find out now, as we have the cards here. Well, maybe we can also find some symbolism, by the way, with the in two of the images in the next readings too. But your reading was first, so I'm happy we started with you. So okay, it says, oh, this is Ron Margaret's painting from, by the way, 1966. So the bowler hat in Margaret's witty and confounding painting bears a strange label, indicating that it is for external use, as if it were a salve or liniment, further tweaking our notions about the nature of a head. This surrealist image is entitled The Horrendous Stopper. It suggests that something of the personality gets horribly bottled up under the societal conventions and roles that are often represented by the hat one wears. Oh, okay, so it's like, yeah, a hat wears symbolizes also the sometimes that societal conventions. That's true. It has a great symbolism there. Hats have the practical function of protecting the head from sun, rain, insects, and injury. But hats and headdresses are more significant for the power with which they are invested by their association with the head, sometimes called the seat of the soul, as the mystical vessel of understanding and imagination. The hat encircles the head, reflecting the personality it covers and also imparting to the personality something of the hat's own significance. The 10-gallon hat conveys the larger-than-life quality of the American cowboy, the veiled cloche, a woman of mastery and sophistication. The doctoral cape signifies academic accomplishments and the endorsement of a specific alma mater. Hats hide, reveal, and augment who one actually is. So this is like reminding me, the person who uses this hat, you know, is this actually like altering their real personality, right? Something I wanted to begin, because I think you really need to know your enemy well in these circumstances, and what this hat symbolism can represent around this time. Back to our paragraph. In accepting the monarchy's crown, the bishop's mitre, or even the baseball team's cap, the wearer sacrifices a measure of individuality to a larger collective identity or exaltation, where warriors in many cultures have worn headdresses and helmets that make them appear more imposing and frightening to the enemy. Headgear adorned with symbolic metal objects signifying durability, or magic mirrors, or animal parts conferring the capacity to travel in many dimensions, were aspects of the consecrated vestments of shamans and medicine people associated with states of altered consciousness and ecstatic flight. Individuals of all ages experiment with self-image and express their uniqueness by means of hats. Objects of play, erotism, and disguise, hats can evoke everything from the menacing to the seductive, and are often astonishing confections of bows, beads, veils, streamers, flowers, feathers, fruits, and jewels, regally encompassing or surmounting the hat. I think this can be enough. The hat symbolism is really great when it comes to identify your enemy and to get to know them through this symbolism. It will help you to manage your situation and making you maybe figure out their next moves as well, so you can be prepared. Okay, so bring it on, mid-March, let's say. Pisces, let's see how it's gonna develop. I hope you enjoyed my mini presentation. Speak to you soon. By the way, oh, just a sec. You can, if you are a new subscriber, by the way, just letting you know, I have this live streams called Caro is Answering Your Tarot Questions. You can also find me in those live streams to have a personal session with me. If you do not know how those live streams work, please check the description box below to read about it. Thank you so much, Pisces. I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.